Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another anime first impression video. Welcome once again. I'm not sure if I like this or not. It was definitely a strange one to watch. It is Tonari no Yokai-san, which is airing in Crunchyroll on Saturdays. Only one episode is out, and I was a little confused, to be honest, on what everything was happening. And it's the mystery behind the town. I understand they're trying to not give us all the information, but I will admit it's very charming of a anime, but it's a little confusing. So before anything else, guys, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can follow me on social media and other places by checking the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to further support it, then you guys can watch my other first impression videos as well. I have probably around 8 of them already out. More to release this week for sure. I'm excited to release some of these, to be honest. So go check all that out. Give some love to my channel by subscribing, which is probably the best way to support it, to be honest. Okay, so Tonari no Yokai-san, it's a really about a town in Gamori that has supernatural things happening in the town itself, and it's just different stories that I guess will eventually all connect. First, there is some kids that go and see this cat at a home, and it is what I believe a reincarnation of someone from within the town. I don't know who exactly, but he himself doesn't know much of his past or the reason why he's there. All he knows is that he is reincarnated. The story of the cat himself, he's shy, he doesn't know much of himself. Eventually, one of the other god characters or spirit characters, I guess they're yokai, they're not really god. He takes him to meet another yokai character who's a fox and can do the same power that he has, which is imitation, and essentially he starts learning how to transform into a human. The episode ends with him being successful in turning both of his paws into hands through basically unorthodox ways that the fox uses to basically get him out of his shell, one, but two, realize that he has way further more power that he knows that he does, which is not a bad way to go about, right? I think the biggest thing is that she makes him cut stuff with scissors, and he's like, why am I just cutting stuff? Like, this is not training me anything. She's like, look at your paw. Like, how are you holding those scissors? Your paw is slightly transformed so that you could hold those scissors, and you subconsciously transform your paw into a more human-like, and it doesn't look completely human, but that's the start of it. So that's one story. I don't know exactly who he is. I'm gonna assume that he connects to this next character, who is a little girl. Now, this is a little girl who lives in town. Grandfather died, not sure how recent, but she's able to see his spirit, and like everyone else in the city, they're able to see other spirits as well that are just yokais wandering the world, helping them have a better life there in Gamori. I am convinced that, well, and it's almost true already, her dad went missing, and essentially they are blaming it to not knowing what happened to him, so more likely yokai work. So she misses her dad, she won't be able to see her dad again, so I feel like it could be I don't know, it could be the cat, or it could be that one of the spirits that she sees, because we don't really see the grandpa, we just see his hands. One of the spirits that she sees is actually her dad. At the end of the episode, she does end up like staring off an abyss and like in the forest, and there's like this black shade of weirdness in the forest, so we don't know what that is all about. She also has a friend, which is a bird looking guy. He looks like a crow. He is also a yokai. He also was reincarnated. We don't really get much out of him other than he is there trying to be a father figure for her, as well as he helps her neighbors, which is her family, basically get as much stuff and cope through as much as possible. He himself doesn't have all the answers to it, but most of the information and understanding of yokais from this episode we get from him. So yeah, that is in a nutshell the episode, guys. A lot of it is kind of like slice of life, almost like they're just interacting with how's the weather, like, yeah, by the way, I need someone to pick me up because I can't really fly, even though I'm a crow, because it's like me flying home is like me running all the way home, which is tiring. So yeah, there's a lot of that, like just kind of slice of life interaction amongst the characters. Like one point they're just like sharing foods and crops for the meals of the day, and then the conversation goes into the dad missing and all that. So yeah, it's just I wasn't really sure how much I was sold for the series. There is definitely some dark tone to the anime, something more mysterious, unknown happening in the anime that we just are not let known yet. So hopefully I might watch more of this series, and probably won't react to it just because it releases on Sunday, but I will probably watch the anime itself. So go check it out. It is on Crunchyroll, one episode out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you check out my other videos. That's all I have for today, guys, and like always, don't be strangers.